So hi everyone, my name is Huang. I'm 26 years old, come from Hanoi Free Private Tour Guide. So today I'll talk to you about English in modern life. I know that there's a lot of speakers, teachers talk about this topic on the internet. But through my experience, I want to show you my opinion about the aspect. So today we will go through 3 questions. The number 1, why is English so important? Number 2, why do many people struggle with English? And number 3, how can we learn English more effectively? So let's break it. With the first question, why English is so important? There are 2 main reasons, I think. Firstly, it appears everywhere, on the internet, through music, videos, social networks. You go to the road, you see many things like advertisement boards, restaurant names, decorations, many things of them as written in English. You buy something like mobile phone, laptop, speakers, and so on. You also can easy to see the instruction inside that are written in English. Secondly, English is no longer an advantage. It is a requirement. It is required for every period of the life. When you are young, you want to travel to another country. You want to make new friends with everybody in all over the world. You want to take global communication. English is requirement. That's because English is a common language in the earth. After you finish high school, go to university. Some universities in Vietnam take English as an ancient requirement. You graduated, you want to get higher salary job, you want to gain promotion in your career. English is a requirement, especially in the era of globalization like this. Many companies in all over the world invested to Vietnam. They built factories, companies in Vietnam. And the core workers are not Vietnamese. They come from different countries in all over the world. Therefore, besides the good techniques, you need languages to convey your opinion, your ideas, and English is one of them. So, moreover, English also helps you broaden your horizon. You want to learn something new? You need to find out the information, the knowledge on the internet or from the books. And absolutely, there's a lot of resources. Vietnamese also, English also, and another languages. But from my opinion and my experience, the English documents are more reliable. I share you a story of mine. When I graduated in university, I worked as a software developer, and absolutely I was intern at that time. Once I faced a problem. I researched on the internet and I read a Vietnamese article. But unfortunately, it gave me inaccurate information. And absolutely with that information, I dealt with my problem for a while. My senior saw that and he said, hey, read the origin resources instead. It will give you correct information and even broaden the origin. And after a while of reading and translating, I realized that the Vietnamese article does translate from the origin resources. But it is translated word by word and absolutely sometimes gave us the inaccurate information. For these reasons, English is a requirement nowadays. So move on to the second question. Why many people struggle in English? I totally agree with today we have a lot of things a lot of tools help us to study language easier, like AI, YouTube, social network. However, similarly, English does a language, and if you want to learn language, you have to learn new vocabularies, grammars, connotations, tones also, and absolutely it's not easy. It takes a lot of time. Besides, there's a lot of people who do not have enough condition to study English or languages. They need to earn money to take care of themselves and their family. They do not have time. However, with some people nowadays, they have a lot of time, they have enough condition, but they can't study language. Why? That's because there are too much attraction nowadays. When you open your smartphones or laptop to study from the AI or YouTube, the first thing come to you is the notifications from the social networks, interesting movies or music. That takes you 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3-4 hours scrolling the reels, watching the movie. And absolutely is more interesting than study English, study language. Absolutely. And this related to another reason. This is motivation. People only study something when they have motivation to study it. If you do not have any motivation, it's such a waste of time to study something new. So, what should we do? What should we do to improve our languages? Actually, I will try a lot of methods, approaches before, and I find a recipe that I think is quite effective for any cases. First, we need to build a suitable schedule, because no one has the same schedule with the others. Someone gets up early, someone stays up late, someone even is up all night. Therefore, we need to find out the most suitable schedule for ourselves. So based on that, we set a small goal for every day. We don't need to remember 100 vocabularies per day, 10 grammars, or something like this. No, we just need to remember 5 words per day. Talk about something very familiar with you, like tidy up the room, cooking, washing dishes, or even go to school. Very familiar with you, but complete it some way or another. It will give you motivation when you complete something. And absolutely, this very effective way to help you can see how you improve every day. And the last, when you have everything, stay consistent. You have schedule, you have goal, stay consistent every day. I've read a quote: you just need to be better than you were yesterday 1%. Imagine that after 1 month, 1 year, how far you can go. So, let's go over what we taught today. The first need, English is very important because it appears everywhere and it is a requirement these days. The secondly, why many people still struggle with English? Some people do not have enough condition, but some people have enough condition. However, they have too much attractions around them. And even some people lack of motivation to study English. So what should we do to improve that? We need to build a suitable schedule, set a small goal for every day, and gain it some way or another. You need to practice English every day. And absolutely, when you have schedules, you have goals, stay consistent. Above is my presentation. So if you have any question, feedback, please leave to the comments. Thank you for watching.